In order to set up exploCFD, you just need to make sure that you follow just a few simple steps. The first is to ensure that you have the 64-bit version of Java installed on your computer. In order to do that, you just go to a command like a DOS shell window, type CMD, get this type of window, and you type Java space dash version. And what you should see is this 64-bit appear below your command. If you don't have it, you need to install the 64-bit version of Java, because without it, software will not work. In order to install that, just go to java.com/en/download/manual.jsp. I'm going to leave this link here in the description below the video, and go to the third option, which says Windows Offline 64-bit. That's the one that you need to download. It'll go to your downloads folder or wherever you choose to save it. Run the installer and check again so that you ensure that you have a 64-bit version running. The other thing that may be an issue, but probably isn't in the UK, but if you're like in South America or in Norway or some other countries, some of the computers use a comma instead of a decimal point. You need to make sure that your machine uses the decimal point properly. This shouldn't be an issue in the UK, but if you have a foreign computer, you may face this. In order to check, just open Excel and just run a simple operation that results in a fraction, and you should see a decimal point as the result. So after having verified these two things, then go to the root directory of exploCFD, the one which contains start.bat, and also importantly this settings file, settings.xml. Edit it, preferably with Notepad, and just go to the file. So you've got these two lines here, the path to SU2, which you need to define, and the path to ParaView, which you need to define. And these will depend on where you've installed or how you've unzipped exploCFD. So in this particular case, I've deliberately changed these to be incorrect, so we can correct them. So just go to firstly the SU2 folder, subfolder within exploCFD, and go to the bin and copy the address bar, and then go back to the settings file and highlight from C, from before C, or wherever the hard drive that you're installing, to just after bin, yeah, and go Control V, and so that's saved, or save it. Save it. I added an unnecessary S there for a minute. And then back to the root directory, and then go to ParaView bin and copy that address bar again. Go back to your settings, and again, from before C till after bin, Control V, and then save that, and you're ready to go. This should be, if you run your start.bat, and that's how to start exploCFD. You just select start.bat, not the start J9, and it should run.